Well, I hope you can see all right. So we are on a cross-quarter day today, halfway point between the equinox and the solstice. This is called Samhain in the Celtic tradition. Obviously, Halloween is an outgrowth of that. Interestingly, we also celebrate Groundhog's Day on a cross-quarter day. May Day is a cross-quarter day. We don't seem to have preserved the August 1st cross-quarter day, but in any case, here we go into longer and longer nights, shorter and shorter days, less and less external light. So I am thinking about the ways that yoga talks about light. In our Sutra class, we're working on book 3, and there's this idea that when we really link our attention in a particular direction, meditate on a particular object, absorb ourselves in that object, that this state called samyama results. And what happens is that there's prajñāloka, which means there's a light of insight, an illumination, a moment, a flash of understanding, a deep understanding. So this is one way that yoga talks about light. We can have this light of understanding when we just know something very deeply. It's when we actually know who we are, which of course helps us to know what everything else is. So prajñāloka, that's that flash of insight. And it comes from really linking the attention repeatedly and with real dedication in one direction. There's another sort of light, which I'm sure we will be talking about in the next couple months, jyoti shmati, which is more the internal light, the light of your being. But I wanted to talk about, or think about a little bit, the idea of this absorbed attention in one direction, which is not different from what we usually do, but with the understanding that this is how we get this flash of insight, by really training our attention in one direction. And an asana practice is a great place to begin. There's a lot of, we can have a field of awareness that encompasses the whole body and the whole mind, and placing our attention on that field of awareness is going to lead us towards this idea of linking, being able to link our attention with some duration in a particular direction. So we go on our journey towards this thing called prajñāloka, of creating the conditions where we might have this light of insight about the nature of who we are and about the nature of all things. We'll begin in samasthiti and find a place for the eyes to settle. Now, when I say a point of attention, I don't mean that one little dot where your eyes are settling right now. We call that drishti. And that helps us to keep the attention in this field of awareness that is the body-mind complex. We'll find the way to steady the gaze, know where your point of visual focus is. And feel the body. Notice where you are this morning. Feel your connection to the floor. Take a moment to take stock. Feel your energy. Notice what your emotional state is, what your mental state is. Feel how the body feels. And then we'll begin by linking the attention to the breath. With the lips gently closed, gently constrict the throat as though you're whispering ah with the lips closed. This is Ujjayi breath. It's a whispered sound in the throat. This is sometimes called the breath of victory. And if you were in the Sutra class yesterday, you heard the word jayat, which means victory. Ujjayi, same word. And what are we having victory over? We're having victory over the wandering mind. So hear the whispered breath. We're going to do some moving and staying, keeping the point of attention. As we inhale, let's simply raise the left arm forward and up, keeping the gaze steady. And then with the exhale, lower the arm back, down the front. Now do the same thing with the right arm, linking the length of the movement to the length of the breath. Inhale, raise the right arm forward and up. And with the exhale, we'll bring the arm slowly down the front. Now we're going to move the arms out to the side one at a time. Inhale, take the left arm out to the side and up, linking that movement with the in-breath. And exhale, lower the arm back, down to the side. And then we'll take the right arm in the same way. Inhale, right arm lifts out to the sides and side and up. Gaze is staying steady. And exhale, bring the right arm back down to the side. Now we're going to add a forward bend. Let's bring the right hand to rest on the lower back. And with the inhale, take the left arm forward and up. Let the movement match the length of the breath. The length of the movement matches the length of the breath. As you exhale, bend forward. Many things to pay attention to. Even weight on the front and back of the feet. Belly button turning, coming up into the spine. Neck and shoulders relax. We'll stay here for a breath. Focus your gaze behind you as you breathe in slowly. Pull your navel up to your spine. Relax your shoulder. Relax your neck. Reach your sit bones towards the ceiling. And then with your inhale, stretch that left arm far in front of you and open your chest. Lift all the way up to the top as you inhale. And with the exhale, we'll bring the left hand down to the back. Relax the right arm down by the side and do the same thing with the right arm. Inhale, raise the right arm forward and up. Keeping the gaze steady on one point. With the exhale, bend forward. Try not to let all your weight drop into your heels. So we want to be evenly standing on the front and back of the foot. Belly button up into the spine. Gaze fixes behind you and stay here while you breathe in. Stay while you breathe out. Draw the navel to the spine. Relax the neck and shoulders. And then with your inhale, reach the right arm across the room. Open up your chest and come all the way up to the top. With your exhale, slowly bring the right hand back onto the lower back and release the left arm to the side, and we'll do the same thing again. Inhale, please raise the left arm forward and up. Be aware of your steady stance, standing evenly on the front and back of the foot, and as you exhale, bend yourself forward, keeping that even stance. You're going to have to use your abdominal muscles pulling up into your spine. Relax your neck and shoulders. Steady the gaze behind you and stay while you inhale. And stay while you exhale, releasing a little bit more deeply into the forward bend. With the inhale, we're going to reach the left arm across the room, open the chest and come all the way up to the top. And with the exhale, slowly bring the left hand onto the lower back, relax the right arm by your side, and inhale, raise the right arm forward and up, steadying the gaze. Feel your even stance on your feet. Exhale and draw the belly button up into the spine. Fold yourself forward. Steady the gaze behind you. Stay even on the front and back of the foot and stay while you inhale here. Stay while you exhale, pulling the belly button up, reaching the sit bones towards the ceiling, relaxing the neck and shoulders. And inhale, reach the right arm across the room. Lift all the way up. And as you exhale, lower both arms to the sides. Take a moment and relax the breath here. Now we're going to go in and out of the forward bend with both hands working, both arms working. We'll do 4 repetitions and then we'll stay for 4 breaths. Continuing to maintain your steady gaze and your steady stance. Inhale, float both arms forward and up. And with the exhale, draw the navel to the spine and bend forward, reaching the sit bones towards the ceiling, relaxing the top of the head towards the floor. With your inhale, reach both arms across the room, open the chest, come all the way up to the top. And as you exhale, lower both arms down the front, hugging the belly into the spine, keeping the exhale long and smooth. And we'll do that again. Inhale, arms lift forward and up. Keeping the gaze, keeping the steady stance. Draw the navel into the spine and slowly bend yourself forward, reaching the sit bones towards the ceiling. Keep your weight even on the front and back of the feet. Relax the neck and shoulders and then reach forward with the hands as you inhale. Bring yourself all the way up to the top. And as you exhale, slowly bring your arms down the front. Remember, you're matching the length of the movement to the length of the breath. 2 more repetitions. Inhale, bring both arms forward and up. And exhale, draw the belly to the spine and bend yourself forward. Soften the neck and shoulders and lift yourself up to the top, opening the chest as you come to the top. With the exhale, we'll slowly bring the arms down the front. And we're going one more time, and this time we'll stay for 4 breaths once we get down there. Inhale, raise both arms forward and up. Draw the belly in and slowly bend forward as you exhale. Fix your gaze behind you, relax the neck and shoulders. Stay here while you take your inhale. Check your stance, even on the front and back of the feet. Stay while you exhale. Pull the belly button up, reach the sit bones towards the ceiling. Stay while you inhale. Observe your back, ribs opening. Stay while you exhale. Feel your belly button pulling up towards the spine, engaging the abdominals, reaching the sit bones towards the ceiling. 2 more breaths. Inhale, slow breath in. Exhale, relax the neck and shoulders as you draw the navel to the spine. Keep the gaze steady, the breath long and smooth. Once more, inhale. Complete exhale. And then with the inhale, float the arms forward and open the chest as you come to the top. Find your gaze point. Exhale, bring the arms down the front. And soften the breath. Relax the shoulders, keep the gaze, keep your steady stance. Awareness, the field of awareness is the body, the mind, observing. We're going to go into a Tadasana variation where we lift the heels and then do a side bend. If the balance is too much to add to it, just keep the feet flat and you can just do the side bend portion of the challenge. We'll keep the gaze steady on that same point the whole time, even when we start moving from side to side. With inhale, we'll raise the arms out to the sides and up and lift the heels. It doesn't have to be a big lift, you can just lift them slightly. Stay up here, keep your gaze steady, and as you exhale, side bend towards your left side. And then as you inhale, lift yourself up straight into the middle. And as you exhale, side bend to your right side. And as you inhale, lift up. Notice that the gaze is staying the same point. Exhale, bring the arms out and down and lower the heels. See if you can bring the hands and the heels to their final position at the same moment. 3 more times. Inhale, raise the arms out and up and lift the heels. Keep the gaze steady. And exhale, slowly side bend towards your left side. Keep the gaze steady as you inhale and lift back up into the center. And exhale, side bend to your right side. And inhale, lift yourself back up to the center. And as you exhale, slowly the arms and the heels come down again. See if you can link the movement absolutely with the breath so that the movement happens within the space of the breath. 2 more times. Inhale, arms float out and up, heels lift. Gaze steady, belly to spine as you exhale and side bend to the left. And inhale, lift up into the center. And exhale, side bend to the right. And inhale, lift up to the top. Exhale, slowly bring the arms and the heels back down. 1 more time. Inhale, raise the arms, lift the heels. Hug the belly in and exhale, side bend left. Inhale and come up to the top. Exhale and side bend right. Inhale, lift up to the top. Exhale, bring the arms and the heels down, both in time with the long, smooth exhale. And then steady and relaxed. Let the breath go. Keep the gaze. Observation is in the body. All right, we're going to take a little counter pose. 4 times Ardha Utkatasana, please. Half squat. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Keeping the gaze steady, the feet stable. Exhale, hug the belly and bend the knees. And fold yourself over your bent knees, stretching the back, relaxing the shoulders. Inhale, reach your arms up, then your chest up, and then straighten the legs. Find your gaze point. Exhale, bring the arms down the front. We'll do it 3 more times like that. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. And pull the belly in with the exhale, bend the knees and fold down. Feel the stretch in the lower back, relax the upper back, the neck and shoulders. Inhale, lift the arms up, peel the chest away from the thighs, straighten the legs, pushing away from the floor. Exhale, slowly bring the arms down the front. 2 more times like that. Inhale, raise the arms in time with the breath. As long as the breath is, that's how slowly the arms can move. Exhale, belly to spine, bend the knees, drape the upper body. Inhale, raise the arms, the chest, push away from the floor with the feet, stand up tall, gaze point. Exhale, arms slowly down the front. And please do 1 final repetition on your own. Stand tall, relaxed, at ease, and steady. Let the breath move naturally for a moment. I'm going to take a wide stance and do a slightly different version of the twisted triangle. Some of you may want a support next to your foot. If you have a yoga block, you could use that folded up blanket, a little stool. That may be helpful for this variation, which has a bit of a balance challenge in it. So I'm going to take a wide stance, steady the hips, and for this variation we're going to externally rotate the left leg, turn the left leg out in the socket. If you want to support, you're going to put it down on the floor in front of your left foot. We'll do 4 repetitions and then we'll stay for 4 breaths. With the inhale, raise both arms wide, bring them to shoulder height. And then with the exhale, we're going to bring the right hand down to the left foot. And keep looking down at your foot for the repetitions. And then as you inhale, come back up to the top and push away from your left foot. And exhale, bring your arms down to your side. So now you may have a better idea if you want to have a prop. Of course, you can just place the hand on the leg if you can't reach the floor, but it's nice to have the steadiness of something to put your right hand down onto. All right, so 3 more repetitions. Inhale, float the arms out wide. Exhale, draw the belly in and reach the right hand down to the floor, the prop, and look down at your foot. And then push up away from your left foot and bring yourself back upright. Exhale, bring the arms down to the sides. That twice more. Inhale, raise the arms wide. And exhale, bend down, right hand to the left foot. And inhale, come up, push the left foot into the floor as you rise up to the top. And lower the arms down with the exhale. Keep the length of the movement in tune with the length of the breath. Last one, we're going to stay this time. Inhale, take the arms out wide. And exhale, twist right hand to left foot. In this case now, let's take the eyes on the wall right in front of you and then stay while you inhale. And stay while you exhale. See if you can push your right hand down a little bit more. If your neck wants to turn and your gaze wants to go to the ceiling, you can do that. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 2 more breaths here. Stay connected through your feet, through that right hand. Keep the breath as long and smooth as you can. And then we're going to use an inhale to lift up to the top. And we're going to push your left foot into the floor as you rise up. And exhale, lower the arms down slowly. You're still in tune with your breath. And then unrotate the left foot. And we'll step both feet back into the center. Find the samastiti and relax a moment. Keep the attention in here. What are you doing right now? You're doing a yoga practice. We just did one side of an asymmetrical asana. We're about to do the other side, so we're taking a rest. Stay in that reality. Let's take the other side. Bringing the feet comfortably wide. Steady the hips. And then we're going to turn the right leg out in the socket. If you're going to use a prop, it's going to go right inside your right foot. Long, smooth breath. Let the movement fit within the space of the breath. Inhale, arms wide at shoulder height. And exhale, take the left hand to the right foot. For now, we're going to just keep our gaze down on that right foot. And inhale, lift up. Push your right foot into the floor as you come up to the top. And exhale, slowly bring the arms down. Even on this more simple movement, we want to stay in tune with the breath. Inhale, raise the arms out wide. Take your whole inhale to do that. And then twist, left hand down to the right foot. Keep your gaze on the right foot. And lift yourself back up, pushing into the floor with the right foot. Exhale, slowly bring the arms down to the sides. 2 more times. Inhale, float the arms out wide. Take your whole inhale to do this lift. And exhale, twist. Bring the left hand down to the right foot. Keep your gaze on your right foot. And inhale, push away from the floor with your right foot to come to the top. Exhale, we bring the arms slowly down. Last one, we're about to stay. Inhale, raise the arms out wide. And exhale, left hand to right foot. Put your gaze on the wall in front of you and stay for a breath. And if you want to turn your head and look up to the ceiling, do so. Nice, long, smooth breath. 2 more breath cycles. Keep that contact steady between your left hand and the floor. And as you're ready, we inhale, come up to the top, pushing the right foot into the floor. And exhale, both arms come down. And we'll unrotate the right foot. Step to samastiti. Relax the breath. Field of awareness, the body, the mind. What's happening inside? We're going to take the half squat 4 more times. You can stay as you are. I'm just going to turn so that you can see my profile. But 4 more times, just the same way we did it before. Half squat or Utkatasana. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. And with the exhale, bend the knees and fold down. We're stretching the back, gently relaxing the neck and shoulders. And then inhale, lift the arms, the chest, then push through the legs. Keep the gaze steady as the arms come down the front. I'd like you to please do that 3 more times on your own. Find the long length of your breath and let the movement fill that breath. Once you're finished, relax in samastiti. Relaxed and focused. We're turning up our instrument, both the body and the mind, but particularly the mind, towards the ability to meditate here. And when you've got the body involved and have instructions to follow, it's easier for the mind to stay focused. I'm sure you've had similar experiences, but I was meditating this morning and I was like, light years away. I don't know where I was in the past, and I don't even know how I got there, but that's what the mind does. We're giving something very specific for the mind to hold on to here. The body, the movement, the gaze point, the breath. And hopefully training it over time so that it doesn't run off into distant times and places so easily. Sometimes it still does though. Okay, but at least we try to bring it back, and here we've got something specific for it to do. So we're now going to take Utthita Trikonasana. We did previously the twisted triangle, now we'll do the lateral triangle. So once again, we're going to take the legs comfortably wide and externally rotate the left leg to begin. And we'll do, once again, 4 repetitions, staying for 4 breaths on that last repetition. In this case, we're keeping the whole front body forward. As we do the repetitions, we're going to keep the gaze forward as well. So whatever point you're looking at now, you can maintain throughout the whole part of the repetition. Long, smooth breath, match the movement to the breath. Inhale, bring the arms out wide, keeping the gaze steady. As you exhale, bend left hand towards left leg. Keep your gaze forward, keep your whole front body forward. And then as you inhale, lift yourself back up to the top. And as you exhale, slowly bring the arms down to the sides. Like that, 3 more times. Inhale, bring the arms out wide. With the exhale, slowly bend towards your left leg. And inhale, bring it back up. Push off your left foot a little bit, see if you can connect there. Exhale, slowly bring the arms down. You have your whole exhale to simply lower the arms. Inhale, arms split wide. And exhale, bend towards your left leg. And inhale, slowly come up. And bring the arms down. Take your whole exhale to get the arms down. Last time, we're about to stay now. Inhale, float the arms out wide. And exhale, side bend, left hand to the left leg. If you like here, we can turn and look up at the ceiling as we stay. For the inhale and for the exhale. Draw the breath out. Lengthen the inhale. Slow the inflow of air down. Hug your belly with your exhale so you can get your exhale just a little bit longer, a little bit more space. Inhale. Slow breath in, steady gaze. Front body facing the wall in front of you. Exhale. 1 more breath here. And then as you inhale, we'll lift up to the top. And with the exhale, bring the arms down to the sides. And unrotate the left foot. And then come in to Samastiti. Find your relaxed and steady, focused rest position. And then let's take the feet wide again. Keeping the pelvis still. In other words, your belly button's going to keep facing straight forward. We roll the right leg out in the socket. Inhale, raise the arms out wide. And with the exhale, side bend so that the right hand comes down to the right leg, keeping the whole front body forward, including your face for now. Gaze is forward. Inhale, lift yourself back up. And exhale, slowly bring the arms down. Again, inhale, float the arms wide. Take your time, use your whole inhale. And exhale, side bend to the right. Gaze steady in the front. And inhale, lift up to the top. Exhale, slowly bring the arms down to the sides. Twice more. Inhale, float the arms, taking the whole inhale to open the arms, the chest. Exhale, draw the belly in as you bring your right hand to your right leg. And come up with your inhale. Arms down with exhale. This is the last repetition. Will lead into a 4-breath stay. Inhale, take the arms out wide. And exhale, bend to the right side. You can keep your eyes forward, or if you like, turn your head to the ceiling for 4 slow breaths. Keep drawing the navel to the spine every exhale. See if you can let that help you slow the breath down. Bring the breath in very slowly. When you're done with all the 4 breaths, you use an inhale to come up to the top. And exhale the arms slowly down to the sides. Unrotate the right leg and then bring the feet back into Samastiti. Relax the breath. The light of insight is a result of sustained focus in one particular direction. You're going to take a wide-legged forward bend to counter pose. We'll begin with the hands just resting on the back of the thighs. We're going to slide the hands down and up the legs as we do a forward bend. 4 repetitions, then stay for 4 breaths. Begin here and inhale. Just draw the breath in as slowly as you can. As you exhale, hug the belly to the side. Sorry about that. Slide forward. And then as you inhale, slide your hands up the backs of the legs and come back up to standing. Sorry about that. And do that again. Exhale, slide your hands down the backs of your legs. And then come slowly back up as you inhale. We'll do that 2 more times. With the exhale, you slide your hands down the backs of the thighs. And with the inhale, slide the hands up the backs of the thighs, coming up to stand. This is the last time. We're going to come down into the forward bend and stay for 4 breaths. Do what's comfortable with your hands. If you can bring your palms spot onto the floor in the middle, you can bring your forearms parallel to each other. In any case, let your gaze fix behind you and take 2 more slow, complete breaths. When you finish the 4 breaths in the forward bend, we'll bring the hands onto the backs of the legs again and inhale, slide back up to the top. Relax the breath. We'll slowly step the feet back into Samasthiti. Return to your original gaze point. Body standing tall and steady, but also at ease. Breath moving naturally. We're going to move into a variation of Chakravakasana, which is the all fours position. We move back into child's pose, and then when we lift up from child's pose, we're going to stretch one arm and the opposite leg out. So it's going to look like this, for example. And then we'll return to the child's pose on the exhale. And on the next inhale, we take the other pair and return to the child's pose. So there's a balance challenge here for sure. If it's too much of a balance challenge, just lift one limb at a time. We're going to do the 2 pairs twice each, so you could also just lift each limb one time, each arm and each leg. So we begin on all fours. We're going to start with the right arm and the left leg, although it doesn't matter so much, just please do each pair equal amount of times. As you inhale, extend the right arm and the left leg, reaching away from the center. Then as you exhale, bring the knee and the hand to the floor and bring your hips back to your heels. Then we're going to do the other pair. With the inhale, bring the left arm and the right leg out away from the center. And again, you can just do one arm or one leg. As you exhale, bend the knee, bring the hand down. We'll do each pair one more time. Inhale, take the right arm and the left leg away from the center. And exhale, hand and knee down, move to child's pose. And then take the opposite pair. Inhale, left arm and right leg away from the center. And then exhale back into child's pose. And now we're going to move up into downward facing dog to stay for 4 breaths. Inhale, rise up onto all fours. And with the exhale, tuck your toes under, push your hands into the floor, lift your sit bones towards the ceiling. If you want, you can straighten the knees and drop the heels, but keep your sit bones reaching up for 4 breaths, please. Slow the breath down. Keep pushing the hands into the floor, lifting the sit bones as far from your hands as you can. Steady gaze with the eyes. You're looking behind you now. When you're done with the 4 breaths, an inhale brings you down slowly. Keep pushing with the hands so you can get both knees down at the same moment. And then exhale, move into child's pose. And rest there for a moment, relax the breath. And then we'll turn over onto the back. And please take a moment to settle into a comfortable position on your back. Letting the eyes close, bringing the attention more deeply inward. Breath is relaxed. Notice the breath, the natural breath moving in and out of the body. Feel the body resting against the floor. Feel your attention filling the body, your field of awareness, this whole body-mind complex. to bring both knees to the chest. Now, it is possible and safe and actually very nice if you can keep your eyes closed during this sequence. It may not be that familiar to you, however, so if it feels safer or more comfortable to have the eyes open, then go ahead and do that. We're going to be lifting one arm and the opposite leg. The arm will go towards the floor behind, and the leg will go towards the ceiling. We're going to try to steady the back of the pelvis down so we're not rocking on the pelvis, and moving the opposite pairs. Each pair two times. Staying with this practice of moving in time with the breath. With the inhale, we'll stretch the right foot up to the ceiling and the left hand back to the floor behind you. And then with the exhale, the right knee will bend and the left arm comes down to the side. We'll do the other pair. Inhale, raise the right arm and the left leg. And if it's too much to add the arm, just do the legs. And as you exhale, lower the arm and bend the knee. We'll do each pair one more time. Inhale, take the left arm and the right leg, stretching up. And exhale, bend the knee, lower the arm. And then we'll take the other pair. Inhale, right arm and left leg, reach up. And exhale, lower the arm, bend the knee. We'll just hug the knees into the chest for a moment. You can do that with your hands or have your arms relaxed on the floor. Let the knees be in close to the chest, lower back gently stretched. Check that your neck is relaxed and comfortable. Take a couple relaxed breaths here. Again, if you can comfortably have your eyes closed, please do that. Okay, now we're going to bring the feet to the floor and stretch both legs straight out. We're moving into Jatarapada Vritti, the lateral version, the side stretch on the back. So we begin with both legs out straight. Taking a moment to feel the back of the body dropping into the floor. And noticing as nearly as possible that you've got equal weight at the back of the pelvis on either side of the sacrum, equal weight, which we're going to preserve as we go into our side bend. So feel the body dropping into the floor. And then without disturbing the evenness of the pelvis, walk the feet a little bit to the left side. So if you want to put your hands on the pelvis just to feel that your right hip is staying down, please go ahead and do that. You're not going to go far, but just a little bit off to the side with both feet towards the left. And we'll sweep the arms 4 times, and then we'll stay in the side bend for 4 breaths. Again, if you're comfortable with the eyes closed, that would be really nice to do this with the eyes closed. More inward focus. As you inhale, sweep the arms out and out, feeling the fingernails drag along the floor, or keep your fingers close to the floor. And as you exhale, slowly the arms come out to the sides and down. Now, if this doesn't work for your shoulders, the arm sweep, feel free to do an arm lift instead. You can inhale, reach the arms up and back just as well. So we again raise the arms up overhead and exhale, bring the arms back down to the sides, whichever way suits your shoulders. 2 more repetitions. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. And slowly use your whole exhale to bring the arms back down to the sides. This is the final reach overhead, and we're going to go into the stay. Inhale, the arms reach up overhead, where they will stay. As you exhale, we're turning the face to the right side. And then we're settling into stay. Inhale slowly. As you exhale, pull the belly towards the spine. Check out your right hip. Make sure it hasn't rocked up off the floor. Again, stay there. Inhale. Notice your breath going into your left side. Stay there and exhale, pressing the belly button down. 2 more breaths like that. Inhale slowly. Exhale completely. This is our last breath. Then with the inhale, we'll rotate the head back into the center. And with the exhale, lower the arms and bring the legs separate from each other. And probably leave the left leg right where it is and just take the right leg a little wider to the right side. So you're in a little Shavasana position for a moment as you relax. We'll take a few breaths to absorb the effect of that. You absorb the effect of that by staying present to the sensations. What's the body feeling like? Any other internal sensations to notice? Now let's slowly bring the feet back together and the arms down to the sides. Preparing for the second side. So we want to establish that even stance at the back of the pelvis. Keep the pelvis steady as you walk both feet a little bit to the right side. Remember, not too far right. Want to keep the left hip down. We'll do forearm sweeps or forearm reaches, whichever works for your shoulders. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Eyes closed if possible. And exhale, bring the arms slowly back down to the hips. Take your time, use your whole long breath. Again, inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, draw the belly in and slowly bring the arms down to the sides. Twice more. Use the whole length of your inhale to raise the arms up overhead. And the whole length of the exhale to bring the arms down to the sides. This is the final arm movement. Raise the arms up overhead. Keep them there, and then as you exhale, slowly turn your head to the left side, where we begin 4 breaths of stay. Please count these breaths on your own. When you finish the 4th exhale, use your inhale to slowly turn the head into the center. And then exhale, lower the arms Separate the left leg out to the side so the legs are comfortably separated, the arms are comfortably separated. Taking a brief shavasana to observe, to sense, to be present. Breath relaxed and eyes closed. Where's your attention? Is it still in your body? Draw it back. Slowly bring the feet a little closer together and then bend the knees into the chest. Place one hand on each knee. Eyes are still closed, shoulders relaxed, feet a little separated. Relax the feet, soften the face. We'll do 8 repetitions of Apanasana. As you go through the Apanasana, I'd like you to please increase pauses after inhale and exhale to a comfortable long pause. We'll do 4 together and then 4 on your own. Inhale, float the knees away from the chest, keeping your shoulders soft. Small pause, and then with your exhale, draw the knees in close. Relax the neck and shoulders, keep the face soft. The feet relaxed, and inhale, float the knees away again, feeling the breath moving from the chest down to the belly, and exhale, engage the belly and pull the thighs in slowly. Little pause and inhale, float the knees away. Little pause at the end of the inhale, and gently pull the legs in again as you exhale. Small pause. Again, inhale, fill the chest and the belly, rock the knees out. Pause. And then exhale, pull the knees in close. Pause. Now please do 4 more breaths and go ahead and let those pauses get a little bit longer. No strain, but whatever is comfortable long pause, please rest in that. 4 breaths on your own. When you finish those 4 repetitions of Apanasana on your own, we'll move into Shavasana. Just take your time, stretch yourself out slowly. Having the feet about as wide as the mat, the arms, palms up, hands a little wider than the mat. Check that your neck is comfortable and turn the head slowly. Settle it into the center. Feel free to use support behind the head the back is tight, you can place support behind the backs of the knees as well. Give yourself a moment to settle. Make any final readjustments. And then find a place where you can remain still for the next several minutes. Then move into Shavasana, final relaxation. As we take the relaxation, staying present within the current experience, which is the body relaxing, the breath breathing itself. Mind's assignment is to stay here, observe, stay in.
Where's the mind? If it's elsewhere, bring it back. What's the breath doing? What's the body feel like? Relink your attention, your breath, your body. Slowly draw a breath in. Feel it expanding you. Even more slowly, engage the belly gently and move the breath out. Then with an inhale, reach your arms up overhead and stretch yourself long. Stay up there with the arms and press your lower back towards the floor. Stay there and inhale. Draw the breath in slowly. Imagine it going from your fingertips to your toes. As you exhale, hug the belly button, lower your arms down. And slowly draw the knees in towards the chest. As you're ready, move on to your right side. And then up into a seated position. We'll do some pranayama. Find a seat on a cushion or the edge of a chair. Please be comfortable. When we're doing the pranayama, we don't want to be feeling the hips complaining or the back or the shoulders. So find a position where you can be comfortable and kind of sit the body down and then let the attention move fully onto the breath. You may want a tissue. We're going to take Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. And if you find you've got a lot of congestion and it doesn't work to actually be manually closing the nostrils, you can just imagine the breath coming in and out that particular nostril. So we'll use the mudra, Mirgi mudra, folding the first two fingers down to the palm and then turning the hand to face you. We'll put the right thumb on the right nostril and the right ring finger on the left nostril, and the hand's going to remain up throughout all of the breath. Our valve with the hands. So no more ujjayi breath. Let the throat remain relaxed. And we'll begin by inhaling through the left nostril. Then blocking the left and exhaling through the right. Let the thumb rest up on the cartilage of the right nostril. Stay as you are and inhale through the right side. Then block the right and breathe out through the left. That's one complete round. Inhale, slowly draw the breath in through the left side. And then slowly exhale through the right nostril. Inhale right. And exhale left. Second round. Inhale, beginning the third round, left. And exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. That's 3 rounds. I'm going to complete 9 more for 12. If you want to count on your fingers and complete 9 more, you can. Or just breathe slowly and I'll tell you when to stop. Continue with the alternate nostril breath. finish whatever round you're doing now, breathing out the left nostril as you finish the round. And then allow your hands to rest comfortably on the legs. Check your posture. Sit tall and steady. Draw the attention inward. Allow the breath to breathe itself. Inward orientation, observation. I will bring the practice to a close. Please bring your hands together in front of the chest. Feel the effects of having concentrated your attention. With sustained practice, this ability to concentrate our attention, to link with an object, to become absorbed with the object, leads us to this light of insight, this flash of illumination, of truly understanding who we are. That won't happen every time we come to the mat, but this is preparation. Please slowly open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you. I hope that there's a lot of light in your day. Just FYI, I cut that off before we had done all 12 rounds, if you were counting, because I wanted you at least to have a moment to sit and feel it. So in case you were wondering about that, we only did 9 rounds. But hopefully enough time to feel the integration. We did a lot of work with the sides of the body and then pulling it all back in. So we're back to our regular schedule. We'll be back at Conklin Hall on Thursday and here again next Tuesday. And hope you're all well. And here we go towards the solstice. Happy November. Namaste.